sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, run!
Now it's Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Rip, 23! Tomato! Done!
3rd and long for him here. Cut out left. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Hand off to Tutin. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Red on red. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Now, we all knew the weather was going to play a factor here, Brock. Only took one drive to see it happen. That's an immediate interception with a little assist there from Jack Frost.
Yeah, these are days that you wake up, Kate, if we were at these team hotels, the defensive players wake up and go, yeah, football weather. Offensive guys go, oh, please.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Mitchell. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. This one left for Lamar. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Lisa 24.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. They send a man in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Denver. Same crowd.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yeah, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. That is picked off by Rayon Lane. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. He's got a man left. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Jacks pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Hey, coach, here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Hey.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Defense 24.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey,
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
hey, easy. Route. Done. This is done.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation. Your offense fumbles, and you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's good.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Another run for Williams. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On the give, it's Stooten. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. Second and 15.
Hey, Lion. Go. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
They'll run here following the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Red. Hey, attention, attack. Go. Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
For the Jaguars.
Takes it in at the 26. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. Connects with Bateman. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Lamar throwing again. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for Mark
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
14. Jaguars 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Throw left side, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Tootin on 1st and 10. And it looks like he got the on the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that. Lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Red on red. Focus, hot.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running right with Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of...
Brought in inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, come back. 11.
Once with it on first. Gets everything he has under this one. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Take right open. This side.
Looking to throw. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Stanford, 11.
Shooting with it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Return starts from the goal line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Mitchell off the pistol give. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Travis Hunter making that play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's going to work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
If it was one of those crisp, clear winter days, Brock, perhaps they would try the field goal, but with this snow coming down, they are going for it. 4th down, here's Jackson. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
Hey, lie.
Lawrence working from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato. Run! Here we go.
Now it's Tootin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
A gain of 7. And the Jaguars first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, behind.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's dropped underneath, Tootin. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, settle.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Third down, they need 7.
Hey, go!
Throw here, 3rd down. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
These are 24.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 38-yard line.
And drawn up here for Lamar. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll pass it this time. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. But I think O'Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
On the red. Red.
On play action now, Lawrence. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Hey, kill! Rip, 23!
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run is in jeopardy. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Hey, kill! Easy, route! Son, this one's on.
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
On in at the 41. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At the Jaguars' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. They'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Setting him on the dime. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
They say that football is cyclical, that everything comes back at some point. I hope fullbacks do, because this guy just showed you they can be incredibly valuable.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Man, it's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Jackson to throw it. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moves early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And the game stays at 11.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go, go, hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, that's hot! Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Lowe finds his back, Harvey. And he is down to the 30-yard line.
I got it.
Working quickly here. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
Red, I'm red. 13 Luke. Son, that's hot. Hot.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Ravens going with a dime package now, 3rd down.
Rip, 23. Son, that's hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. Big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Designed run, Jackson keeping it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one sent up for Lamar. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Lawrence with it on 1st. Completes another one to Thomas. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Hey.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Time to use the run. It's Williams. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the
So a
play.
timeout comes in. It looks like the
Second and
defense
10
using its first
at the
stops this
20-yard
game as we
line.
get close to our 2-minute warning. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Jags expecting pass, going dime on this 3rd down. This one right for Lamar. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th
That's
down.
the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens up by 11. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
23. Here we go.
Throwing now. And this is another incompletion. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up. Kendall Fuller. And the Ravens take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This is a design run for Allen. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. No design run. It's Allen.